This is Autumn. Say hi. Hi.
Alexasunshine 83, it's always sunny here.
Hey Sunshiners, Alexasunshine 83 right here. Hello, hello. Happy sunny day. What is up? Today's video, we are talking about my cat. Okay, it's been about a month since I had gotten her, and I went back and forth if I was even gonna make a video about it because I feel like I waited too long, but at the same time, I've literally talked about getting a cat for the past like 2 years on my YouTube. I have so many cat shirts, cat sweatshirts, and just have talked about cats so many times that I feel like it would be a disservice to not make this video about me finally getting a cat. And I also want to give a little bit of context just because all of a sudden I had this cat in my videos and I didn't really say anything about it. Hi. Okay. This is Autumn. Say hi. Hi. What's funny is I have to be like, oh, I love my little kitty cat. She's amazing. Yet last night I literally got 0 sleep because she attacked me the entire night. Kind of the story of how we ended up getting her is back in the beginning of August when we first moved into this apartment. I mean, I knew I wanted a cat so bad. I love cats so much. And so I would say almost immediately when we moved in, I was already looking at Pet Finder, and kind of what I was looking for was specifically a medium length to long hair cat because I've always had short hair cats, and then also a cat that was not black and white. I know that's very specific, but I wanted a cat that I had never seen before. Like, I didn't associate with, oh, this looks like my sister's cat, or this looks like Carrie's cat or Jessica's cat. I wanted it to just look like a cat I had never seen before. Probably made the process a little bit harder, but also easier because there are so many cats on Pet Finder and adoption sites, foster care, which is incredibly sad, but also can be very overwhelming of like, I don't know what cat to choose. And another thing, it had to be over 6 months old because of our apartment complex, which I am so happy about, to be honest. Originally, I wanted like a kitten, but now having her and all of her energy with her age being over 6 months, like I can't imagine having to deal with true kitten energy. And I also was looking up to 50 miles away from us. Honestly, I was like, if it is the perfect cat, I will drive, I will do it. When it came to the breed, I wasn't super specific on that. Originally, I did want a Persian cat, like the squishy face cat. That's where like my phone case, those kind of cats. But I did realize that a lot of times they have more health problems because of the way that their face is structured. One thing that kind of made it difficult through this process is not being able to see the cat. Most of them, you just kind of adopted them then and there, and that was it. And I really wanted to be able to meet the cat before we ended up adopting it to even see if it would kind of work out. Does it like me? Does it not like me? But because of kind of the pandemic and everything, most shelters aren't allowing you to do that. At the beginning of September, I logged on Pet Finder, and keep in mind, I was going on Pet Finder like 3 times a day. Kind of side note, I specifically wanted to adopt a cat from a shelter or foster care just because there's so many animals in the world that need homes. When you read these cats like descriptions of what they've gone through, it's so heartbreaking, and I just wanted to give a cat that maybe had a hard life a better life. I've never actually adopted a rescue animal. All the animals that we've had in my family have been from like pet stores or like breeders and stuff, so I didn't really even know what it was like to get an animal that has already been kind of with a family. What are you doing? Do you know I'm talking about you? But anyway, all of a sudden she came up and I just knew instantly that she was my cat. It was a feeling I didn't get with any of the other cats. I immediately emailed them and asked them like how old she is. She had just been put up, so I was like, hopefully I'm one of the first people contacting them. And what made it seem like it was meant to be, she was only 10 miles away, so just with ease of like getting her and bringing her home. And so it actually happened really fast. I literally saw her one day and then was setting up a time to meet her the next day. And so I went in, she was at a PetSmart, and the foster person kept saying she's really playful, and I don't think I like caught on it because she was so shy and mellow. Also, I forgot to mention she was actually found in an apartment complex, abandoned. She was like crying. Finally somebody found her and then brought her into the foster care. They neutered her, they took care of any fleas, so I'm sure also she was quite scared, you know, being in this new surrounding. I met her, I hugged her, and I was like, okay, this is it. The only thing is my apartment complex, you have to get approved before you can take them home, and apparently it takes about 24 to 48 hours. So right after I left meeting her, I called the apartment complex. I sent in everything that needed to be sent in. I told the foster lady that I 100% want her if I could put like a down payment on her, and they wouldn't let me. So I just had my fingers crossed that nobody would adopt her between the time that I was, you know, potentially approved. It ended up only taking 2 hours to get approved, which was absolutely awesome. I then emailed the foster lady. She said, cool, you can pick her up tomorrow. And then yeah, I went in, picked her up the next day. Unfortunately, night John had to work. Originally I was hoping to make it into more of a like vlog of showing you, me meeting her for the first time and going through that process, but because he was working, it was just me. I also had already previously purchased everything the day before. After they said I got approved, I got her a little cat condo thing, a scratcher. I didn't know what she would like, and although I've always had animals and also cats in my life, number one, they weren't mine, they were like family members, but also they were older and they didn't really play, so I had never been used to a cat that liked to play, so I didn't buy her that many toys in the event that she didn't like any of them. But we took her home. She was so snuggly. She meowed a lot. She meowed so much the first 2 days. I think it's just from, what happened to her previously. Again, it's really sad that we don't know how she was raised. We don't know why she was abandoned. The first night was absolutely terrible. We did not sleep at all. She was very, very playful. I think at this point we realized she's probably not a year old because of how much energy she has. One thing that she has continued to do, which we are trying to fix, she loves attacking our feet at night. Like, she basically hunts our feet, scratches and bites and just like attacks them, so we have to sleep with our comforter, which it's very hot in Southern California right now, so we basically just sweat throughout the night. If we just use a sheet, her nails and teeth go into it, and I have so many scratches on my body. I know it's just her trying to play, but at like 3 a.m. all of a sudden you wake up, she's like attacking your feet. So that's something that she's gotten better, but also last night she kept us up all night doing the same thing, so it's kind of a little roller coaster that we're trying to work with. But the first week, not too bad. One thing that I actually really love is she loves any toy. Any toy you give her, she loves any food. She's not picky with that. Her litter skills are 100% no accidents, and after the first week we did end up giving her a bath, which was actually not as bad as I thought it was gonna be. The reason why we gave her a bath is the foster care didn't give her a bath because the vet said that she was about a year old, and apparently once they're a year old they don't bathe them. So I really wanted to give her a bath just to make sure she was all clean and stuff, and she basically was good the entire time except for the last like 10 seconds of the bath. She just went crazy and like scratched me and everything, but it's okay. I understand, it was a scary situation. We did also take her to the vet after 2 weeks of having her. I just wanted to kind of check on her with my family vet that all of our animals have been to, and she is a-okay. She's totally perfect. They said that she's probably only 8 months old, which definitely makes sense with the amount of energy that she has. We also have clipped her nails twice. The first time took about 2 days to actually clip them because she was just not having it, but we clipped her nails last night, and although she obviously doesn't love it, she was way better than the first time. We've been trying to touch her paws to get her used to us touching her paws, so she's doing a lot better. Now that she's more comfortable with her surroundings, she's starting to get a little mischievous. She wasn't really jumping on the counters, but now she has started. And one thing that we have done, when it is colder at night, we leave the window open, and she started to jump on it, and we're on the 3rd floor, so we don't want anything to happen to her. So we actually have been taking blue tape and kind of like folding it so it's almost like double-sided. So now she doesn't go by the screen at all, which is awesome. She's terrified of sticky stuff, which I guess is a very common thing for cats. She doesn't really like to snuggle. The first day or two, she was just like on my lap all the time, and now she's just like to lay alone. Overall, love her. She's great. We have started to leave her alone. Like if I have to go thrifting, John actually went back to work, so he's not working from home anymore. So she is alone. Like I would say maybe an hour or two every other day. It just depends, like if I have to go to the grocery store or something, but it's really hard to leave her because she's so cute and I just want to be with her. We have a little camera, so I just watch her to make sure that she's okay, and she hasn't gotten into anything. Like she doesn't meow for us or anything. We did find that she loves those specific videos for cats that are birds and squirrels. There's this one that's like 9 hours that she freaking loves. Because she loves every single toy that you buy her, it makes it hard not to buy things for her because you know that she's going to love it. We also created like a jungle gym for her with like 3 different cat condos. The other random thing that she does is she likes to climb this tree right here when she's in her like zoomies phase of like demon energy. All my plants are fake. Some people have been like, oh, that plant is toxic for cats. They're all fake, although we don't let her bite them or try to eat them also, but it makes me so happy when she's like in the back of my videos and she like pops in, and she's just part of our family now. And yeah, I just kind of want to share my story of adopting her and just some facts and things about her, sharing kind of the journey of getting her. And in case you've been curious of like, who's that cat behind you? It's Autumn. Do you want to say goodbye? No? So if you guys would like to continue to see autumn in my videos, then make sure you hit subscribe right down below and hit that little bell to be notified every time I make a new video. And also, don't forget to follow me on Instagram, alexasunshine83, to keep up to date with me during the week. I hope you guys have a super sunny day. Enjoy life, be happy, and I love you lots. Bye!